Coming up next to the stage, a very talented comedian, very talented magician, and you can see him in the improv group Bro Squash 5. Give it up for Leeman Parker!
I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit, so if it sounds bad, just bear with me. I perform magic. I was down in Santa Monica today doing some magic on the street, and I saw a guy riding his bicycle, and he wasn't wearing a shirt. He had his little iPod shuffle attached to his nipple, and I thought that guy must really like music. What is your name, sir? I'm not pointing to him, I'm pointing to you. Gabe. Gabe, you don't have to come up, you don't have to do anything, no commitment, just sit there. Are you familiar with playing cards?
Yes.
I want you to think of a four of a kind in your mind. A four of a kind would be like the 4 4s.
Okay.
Don't do that, because I just said that, but any other four of a kind, think of it in your mind. You have it in your mind.
Yeah.
On the count of 3, I want you to name that four of a kind out loud. 1, 2. This is going to kill you. 3.
4 kings.
Aces. Kings?
Kings.
A lot of times people say aces. Usually like 9 times out of 10 they say aces. I was kind of hoping you would, because I was hoping for the momentum of that to kind of carry me through this. The rest of the show kind of goes downhill. Franks? Paul David Frank, the actor that played the green and white Power Ranger, announced that he wants to fight in the UFC this week. Yeah. Although he did change his mind when UFC officials told him that he can't use his Zord and his opponents aren't made out of clay. You know, I don't believe in evolution. I figure if there was such a thing by this point, the Kennedys would be born without heads. When asked about rumors that she's a hermaphrodite, Lady Gaga told an Australian radio station, quote, "I'm not offended, although my vagina might be a little upset." That's a direct quote. And reached for a comment, her vagina said, "I'm not offended either, but my neighbor, Lady Gaga's giant penis, is furious." This past week, a Pakistani reality show contestant drowned to death during an elimination challenge and was eliminated. But seriously, who knew Pakistan had reality TV? I mean, who knew Pakistan had TV? Who knew Pakistan? It just sounds like a guy putting another guy into a box, doesn't it, Pakistan? But seriously, a Pakistan reality contestant did die this week. But before he did he kill a contestant from another reality show? Nope. That's why USA's number 1. USA! 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 There's a new PSA out for AIDS awareness that depicts Adolf Hitler having unprotected sex. It's true. It's true. It's true. The tagline, it's true. The tagline, that's the setup. The tagline to the PSA is AIDS is mass murder. Hasn't this guy been demonized enough? All right, who wants to see a trick? I have time for one trick, but it's a pretty good one. I've shown this trick literally to thousands of people, and some of them have actually enjoyed it, so it's not bad. What is your name? The lady here in the second row on the end.
Leslie.
Leslie, can you come up here and help me out? Everybody's going to go crazy. Give me a big round of applause. Leslie.
Got it, T.
Okay. Have you guys ever heard of chaos theory? Chaos theory? You ever heard of that? It's a theory that through randomness and just, it's like the Big Bang theory would be like an example. There was nothing in the galaxy, all of a sudden, boom, an entire galaxy. Another theory is that if you put an infinite number of monkeys in a room typing for an infinite amount of time, they'll type the complete works of William Shakespeare. Same thing, if you put a handful of monkeys in a small office complex for a week and a half, they'll write an episode of Gary and Mary. Same thing that if you put a pieces of a watch inside a bag, shake up that bag, it will form a watch. It's just a theory, but tonight, folks, we're going to try and prove that theory. Leslie, hold on to that bag. Inside, I have a deck of of cards. They're mixed up, face up, and face down because I just shook them up. This is going to represent disorder, randomness, chaos. I know when you're thinking in the larger scheme of things, a mixed up deck isn't that big of a deal, but quite frankly, I'm a magician. That's what we do. Plus, I'm going to put the cards inside the bag. But this is a side note, but I watched the Chris Angel show, and the thing I hate most about Chris Angel is he describes what he's doing, and I just did that, and I'm sorry. Hold on to the bag. You're going to shake up that bag, Leslie. When I say go, this is science. It's got to be precise. Now, cards come in two colors, reds and blacks. Which color do you like, red or black?
Black.
Black. Shake up that bag, think black, Leslie. Perfect. The black cards come in two types, clubs and spades. I can't see anybody past the second row, so somebody in the back choose either clubs or spades, do it now.
Spades.
Spades. Black. Spades. The cards come in 13 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and King. Somebody in the back, give me a number, one of those, please, now.
4.
4. 4. Spades. Black. Stop. That was wonderful. Now if this worked, and I'm not saying it did, but if it did, we started off with randomness, disorder, and if this worked, we should have order. Every card except for one reversed back to its original position. And if this is the 4 of spades, it would prove that through chaos can come order, and the fact that Jay Moore has another TV show proves there is no God. Now before I go, I want to do one more thing. What is your name, Miss, right here?
Vanessa.
Yeah. Vanessa, are you familiar with playing cards? If I ask you to think of a 4 of a kind, you can do that with a little trouble.
If you ask me what?
Think of a 4 of a kind, you can do that with a little trouble.
Yeah.
Like the 4 fours would be a 4,
Yeah.
or the 4 kings.
Yeah.
Either one. Don't say those, just said it, right? And don't say like 3s or 5s because they're right above, and don't say like a queen or a base cards. Right, and don't say like a 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. So they're kind of in, or a 10 because that's really too high. Or a 2 because it's bad luck, right? Do you know what's left?
What's left?
If I tell you, there's not going to be a magic moment. You want to lean back and tell her what's left?
I would guess ace.
Okay, good. Don't tell me. On the count of 3, I want you to say that 4 of a kind out loud. This is magic. 1, 2. This is going to kill you. 3.
Aces.
Oh! Imagine how cool that would have been if you would have said that at the start. Thank you very much, guys.